kici go pep, ni go rap, ni go zam, ni go na kici go pep, ni go rap, ni go zam, ni go na kici go pep, ni go rap, ni go zam, ni go na kici go pep.
Hey guys, welcome to Rise and Grind, Cooking with Blair. I'm Chef Blair, and I just wanted to introduce you guys to my new show. Something a little bit different. We got music, we got food, we got drinks, we got fashion, we got art. We got all those things that I think you will love and enjoy in the show with me. So if you're looking forward to it, I'm going to tell you a little about who I am. But first, let me get comfortable.
Feel much better now. All right, so today's episode, we're going to do Shrimp Scampi. Now, for some of y'all who might not know what it is, it's somewhat like an Italian dish, but really not. But let's get into it. First thing we got is, of course, our shrimp already thawed out. You can usually go with the frozen or you go with the fresh. I decided to go with the frozen today with also skin off. But you use the skin on too sometimes, so don't worry about that, guys. So let's get into it. First thing that we need to do, we need to go ahead and prep out our butter. So, we'll cut up in cubes and get our little 2 ounces going on. 2 ounces of butter, get that stuff together, work that out. And we're going to cut it like this. I'm going to break it down. Put it in cubes. Then I'm going to place it inside my bowl here. Next thing I'm going to do, clean off my knife. You always have to make sure that your knife is cleaned off. I'm going to go down, chop down my parsley. We're going to add that towards our dish later on, once we get to the stove. Next, we're going to prepare by getting our salt, pepper, and Old Bay seasoning. Here, our red pepper seeds are peppered, not salt leaf for later on. Then from there, guys, we got our garlic. We got our white wine. And the white wine that we're using for today is the Pinot Grigio. This is the wine I'm going to use to saute our shrimp up with our pasta. And our pasta is just regular pasta. It don't matter which type of pasta that you have. As long as you got some good pasta, it's up to your choice of what you got. You could do fettuccine, angel hair. It's all up to you how you want your scampi to be. For me, I like the regular pasta. The first thing I'm using is some Salzone. So if you know. Salzone is definitely that word. And also, let me put some gloves on too, because I don't even like touching the shrimp. Now, a little about me. My name is Jared Blair. I'm from Philly, born and raised. Went to Chester High School, Chichester, Penwood, Northeast High School, graduated from Northeast High School. Then, once I graduated from Northeast, I went over to Livingstone College in Salisbury, North Carolina, which is a HBCU. And it's actually, fun fact, it's one of the first HBCUs who had their football game with Johnson C. Smith. So that's one of the cool facts about me if you didn't know. And I also do music. So I got the Salzone inside the shrimp. And also I'm going to do a pinch of the garlic here. Because, got to season it up just right. We're going to mix that in. Get that together. We're going to put that to the side. We're going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to add some little parsley too for it. Just for I like the color of it. Now, I got my first start cooking when I was about 14. I used to make hoagies at the shop down the 6th Market called the Independent Visitor Center. It actually was a great little spot. So I did a little thing. I was not the best hoagie maker, but I became the best hoagie maker. I actually got my surf synced on that too. But the first thing we want to do, we want to turn the pan on to a medium. Let that warm up a little bit. We also want to get our water boiling. So I add a pinch of salt in there to get the noodles ready. Turn that up on high. So, you want to get that thing going. You feel me? Want that steam to pop up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, over the years, I had an opportunity to work with some of the best chefs in the industry. Chef Carver, Chef Curtis Stokes, Chef Alfonso Jones. And the crazy part is, they was my foster parents. So they was the ones who helped me get to this point of cooking along with you doing music. Believe that, I make some nice beats. So we're going to add a couple cubes of butter in. Then we're going to add our oil, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to let that heat up and do a thinning. Then once it heats up, we're going to let that go for about a minute. Then we're going to add our white wine. We're going to let that reduce. After we let that white wine reduce, we're going to add our shrimp in. We're going to start sauteing that. Now, with that being said, after a nice 60 minutes, this scampi is now ready. Now that we got that together, we're going to put our pasta in, mix it. Now we just all about plating it, getting it right, getting the sauces, the shrimp, everything together, because you want to get that flavor, because that's what it's here for. Got our shrimp, got our pasta, we got our scampi. And we doing scampi Blair way. That's the only way to go. People don't understand. You don't always have to follow like everybody else. Add your little twist to it. Do your own little thing. Get that together. Boom. This is Blair scampi. Do it your own way. You don't gotta worry about how it's supposed to look. As long as you played it right, it's all right. Next episode, we're going to be working on shrimp tacos, hot, with homemade pico. Can't go wrong, I promise you. So listen, I'm not your host, but I'm Chef Blair. This is my kitchen.